Morning students. Today we will start with chapter number 5, Endocrine System. The human being's control and coordination takes place by two ways. First, nervous and chemical. So there are two types of control and coordination systems in our body, nervous and chemical. The nervous control and coordination is done by the nervous system, and the chemical control and coordination is done by endocrine system or the endocrine glands. The endocrine system. Different type of endocrine glands present in our body activate each other and work as a system, which is called the endocrine system. It works as a low-speed communication service within our body. It does not work like the nervous system, which works very fast. It works slow in speed. The endocrine system controls and coordinates several life processes like digestion, growth, and development. In the body of higher organisms, the endocrine system constitutes glands and hormones. Hormones. The chemical substances secreted in very little amount by the endocrine glands and regulate biological processes in living organisms. These are called hormones. So hormones are the chemical substances released in our body by the endocrine glands. They are secreted directly into the blood stream and eventually they reach the specific organs called the target organs. The target organ has a certain receptor for a particular hormone. First, the hormone binds to the specific receptor and then delivers the message to the target cell for performing a particular function. Endocrinology. The study of the endocrine glands and their secretions, especially in relation to their functions, is called endocrinology. Endocrinologist. The physicians, or in an easy language we can say the doctors who diagnose the diseases related to endocrine glands are called endocrinologists. Thomas Edison was known as the father of endocrinology. Gland. A gland is a group of structures that produces the secretions or gives off chemicals, the chemicals which are called hormones. It selects and removes the materials from the blood, processes them and secretes the finished chemical product for the body. Characteristics of hormones. The hormones are specific chemical messengers that help to regulate the biological processes in the body. They are transported by the bloodstream to different target organs. They are secreted by the endocrine glands. Their small amount is much effective for performing various biological processes within the body. They are poured directly into the bloodstream and circulated around the body. They act on specific target organs, and after performing their action, they are excreted by the kidney in the form of urine. The differences between hormonal control and the nervous control. Hormonal control regulates the metabolism and growth in the body. Nervous control does not control metabolism. In hormonal control, the response is very slow. In nervous control, the response is very speedy. Hormonal control effect is long-lasting. In the nervous control, the effects is very short-lived. Hormonal control affects different organs. In the nervous system, it affects a particular muscle or gland. In the hormonal control, hormones get transported through blood to the target organ. Nervous control, the impulses are transmitted electrochemically through the nerve fiber. In living organisms, mainly two types of glands are found. These are endocrine gland and exocrine glands. Endocrine gland is taken from a Greek word where endo means within and crine means to secrete. Similarly, exocrine is also derived from a Greek word where exo means outer and crinin again means to secrete. So here in this chapter we are going to study in detail about endocrine glands and a little about exocrine glands. Endocrine glands possess a compact network of blood capillaries. They discharge their secretions directly into the surrounding blood streams for the transport to the site of action directly. Therefore, they are also called ductless glands. Examples are thyroid, pituitary, and adrenal glands. The exocrine glands discharge their secretions through a duct. Hence, they are also called the duct glands. These glands remain associated by a duct to the epithelium tissue from which they arise. Exocrine glands perform a variety of bodily functions. They control body temperature by producing sweat, nurture the young ones by producing milk, clean, moisten and lubricate the eye by producing tears, and begin digestion and lubricate the mouth by producing saliva. Oil from the sebaceous glands keeps the skin and hair conditioned and protected. Wax from the ceruminous glands in the outer ear protects ears from the foreign matter. Examples are sweat gland, salivary gland, prostate gland, gastric gland, lacrimal gland, sebaceous gland, and the mucous gland. Heterocrine glands. There are some glands which are called the mixed glands that work as exocrine as well as endocrine gland. Pancreas is an example of such type of gland. Its endocrine portion secretes hormones, namely insulin and glucagon, while the exocrine portion secretes the pancreatic juice containing the digestive enzymes. The differences between the endocrine and the exocrine glands. Endocrine glands are the ductless glands. Exocrine glands possess ducts. The endocrine glands secrete hormones. Exocrine glands secrete sweat, mucus, tears, gastric juices, etc. Endocrine glands, the target organ is present far away from the gland. In the case of exocrine glands, the target organ is presented adjacent to the gland. Endocrine glands pour their secretion directly into the blood. Exocrine glands pour their secretions through a duct. Endocrine glands are separated from the epithelium tissue that forms it. Exocrine glands remain attached with the epithelium tissues that form it.